Okay, here's a little primer on stitching front to back, back to front, inside to outside, and why it's problematic to use those descriptions when you're coiling a basket. So here's a basket that I made that is a bowl-shaped basket. And for me, when I display this basket, I want to display it this way as opposed to this way. So as I stitched this basket, I stitch with my needle coming in this direction. I pull my needle towards me, okay? So whether you call this the front of the basket or whether you call this the back of the basket or vice versa, you know, it really is more dependent on the side that's facing you, okay? So again, I stitch inserting my needle in the back and pulling it through to the front. I know many of you go in this direction where you insert your needle this way and come out the back. Now for that tie stitch, if you notice here, this is the vertical part of the tie stitch that you get when you stitch with your work facing you and coming in from the back. If you flip it over, you can see that the other side of that tie stitch has this diagonal piece over it. Which is the front, which is the back? It doesn't matter. It depends on whatever you want to be most visible in your work. Now for this basket, like I said, I stitched with this facing me, back from this side towards me. The difference now is in a small basket such as this, I would stitch it in a different direction. I know many of you still work on this side of your basket, stitching in this direction, okay? When I do a basket of this shape, I work from this side of my basket, and I still stitch in this direction. But you can see that with this shape, this would be the exterior of your basket. This is the interior. So those of you that work on this side of your basket, stitching in this direction or in this direction, would have certainly a different look than me, who is on this side of my basket, stitching in this direction. Okay? Now, the last one is this one little basket that I put a picture on a little while ago. And on this one, I started in the center here with my tie stitches. Again, stitching in this direction, going around counterclockwise. And then when I got to this point on the side of my basket, oops, let's flip the other. You can see the back of the tie stitch still has your diagonals, okay? But when I got to this point in my basket and I wanted to bring it up, I had to basically do the tie stitch in reverse. And I think in this one, I was actually stitching front to back and going backwards with that stitch as I went around. That's because I wanted the exterior of the basket to have that vertical look that I saw on the inside. And that gave me the diagonals on the interior of the basket. This basket is displayed in this way. Okay, again, I worked the bottom in this direction, and I believe, I can't remember, but I believe I worked the sides in this direction. I just made a switch at my changeover point. I hope that helps. You know, that's why I hesitate to use front to back and inside outside, because, you know, this could be the inside of your basket, this could be the outside, or somebody else may view that differently. So I would just suggest that when we're talking about this, that we talk about stitching towards you. You either stitch towards you or you stitch away from you, one or the other. That might make things, might clarify things more. Okay, that's it. Bye.